I got to report on something because this shit just broke my heart, man. Coming out of Huntsville, Alabama, I'm getting this news and this information from News 19 in Huntsville. A valuable rare sports card collection was stolen from a Huntsville home. The article is written by Archie Snowden. It was posted September 9th, 2022, and it was last updated on the same day at 11:41 p.m. Sorry about that. I had to correct something on my laptop. A sports collection decades in the making was stolen from a home in Huntsville. The owner says the collection was in honor of his dad. Juakee Moore said his dad, Horace Moore, is a former Negro League baseball legend in Huntsville. He says his father taught him the value of life, and the collection honors his plight to make it to the big leagues. So basically, some motherfuckers came up into this brother's house where I don't know if him and his dad stay together, but they stole his prized possession. I think that his father gave him the collection when he was a young man, and his father is a Negro League baseball legend in Huntsville, Alabama. It says when Juakee Moore was 12 years old, sorry about that, get my words mixed up, a family member in Ohio who was an avid sports memorabilia collector invited him to take whatever he wanted. What Juakee picked out that day is now valued at a lot of money. That collection, however, was stolen from his home in Huntsville. Juakee says he thinks the home may have been targeted because the thieves knew exactly what they were looking for when they entered the home. So they came through the air conditioner, which was on the side of the house. They said they moved it to the side and it had a hole where you could see out of it, and the hole was pushed open. He said, "Oh my goodness, they came through the air conditioner," said Moore. What the thieves stolen was considered to be worth millions of dollars of sports collectors market, collectible baseball, football, and African American history cards of the greats. The Mickey Mantis, the Leroy Satchel Paige, and all of my Jackie Robinson cards in row. Berto Clemente were stolen from the home, and the list can go on, but Juakee said the collection was worth more than the money. This is sad, man. This brother, man, his father was a Negro Baseball League legend, which he still is alive. Let me get the father's name. Let me see. His name is Horace Moore, Horace, Horace Moore. He's a former Negro League baseball legend in Huntsville, Alabama. Because back then, in the 1940s, they didn't want black people playing in the MLB, so we had to make our own Negro League for black people to show their skills as Major League Baseball players. It said Horace Moore had a dream to play Major League Baseball. However, as a man of color, as a Negro or a nigger, they were calling him back in the day, and still to this day, in the late 1940s, he never received the gift. He played for the Negro League, such as Satchel Paige and many other greats. Juakee started collecting sports cards to honor his dad. Back in June, Horace Moore threw out the first ceremonial pitch at a Thrash Pandas game in honor of the Negro Leagues. Some of these players I respect because they were classic players, Juakee said, News 19. My dad was a classic player also. I really kept those cards because of my dad. He cherished them too, and I just felt me and him together were involved with those cards and stuff. So basically, he had a sentimental value besides the cards of the collection being worth millions and millions of dollars. He had a connection with his father out of those cards, which is a very sad and disappointing story to reporting on. Some bitch ass motherfuckers broke into this brother's house, stole this man's baseball card collection. Different collectors collect stuff, especially sports memorabilia is very worth a lot of money on the market if you have the right people in the right collection, especially in mint condition. You can make a lot of money for that. Juakee says he spotted his card collection on an online auction called the Aim Higher Foundation in Minnesota. News 19 reached out to the organization, which has not returned our calls. Huntsville police are said to be investigating the theft. So he found out that his card collection, which some motherfucker stole, was on a online auction called the Aim Higher Foundation in Minnesota. The police are investigating the theft. Now, this is a sad situation, man. I pray that this brother can get those cards back for his father, cause that's real sad, man. This dude's father was a Negro Baseball League legend in Alabama, in Huntsville. And it's just a shame that motherfuckers don't know how to work for things in this generation, let alone, just people just being lazy, not knowing the value of, other people's property. They just want to be out here stealing shit, out here stealing baseball cards. You can be doing a lot more with your life. You could be getting a regular 9-to-5 job. Hell, you could be going to school or something. Niggas just out here stealing for no reason. But this is just terrible, man. I had to report on this. It really pissed me off because I collect music. I collect all types of formats of music. CDs, vinyls, 8-track tapes, cassette tapes. I work hard for my shit. And I'll be damned if somebody coming to where I stay at is stealing my stuff, man, and try to sell it. Everything I have in my collection is of value to me. Most of this stuff I play. Some of this stuff I never opened. It's still sealed. I want to pass this music on to generations of real artists and real listeners of music who can actually appreciate different formats of music coming from a collector such as myself and other people who've been in the vinyl community collecting different formats of music for years, way before my time. It's just a shame that people don't value other people's shit. And I hope that the police find out who stole this brother's baseball card collection. It really had a connection onto his father and definitely had a connection onto him as a young man at the age of 12. Because when you find stuff like that, it's really valuable, man. It ain't just about the money. It has a sentimental value to the person that's actually having it in their possession or collecting it. They probably want to put it in the museum for sentimental value or historic documents, and just to show future generations what things in certain eras and certain times look like when they was growing up as a kid. But yeah, man, I just want to report on this situation. I will put the link in the comment section. I'm gonna put the link in the comment section, or you can check it out in the description. And I will put this story on my community tab, man, because these motherfuckers out here are just rogues, man. They don't know how to work for nothing. They don't want to get up and work for nothing, man. They just want to be out here stealing. Then they wonder why certain people in the community be busting a cap in their ass, man. Because people who work hard for their money, who work hard for their family, shouldn't have to worry about a motherfucker stepping into their house and taking their stuff. That's why I say get your guns, because these people out here are crazy. These motherfuckers out here are crazy. The police are crazy. These niggas are out here crazy, and everybody are just going crazy. Not only in the United States of America, but in the four corners of the world. But that's all I have to say. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If y'all have any extra information on this for all my people in Alabama and definitely in the Huntsville area, just put it in the comment section, man.